What is going on out there, peeps? All right, man. Looks like Facebook is knocking out more groups in on Facebook, man. So they knocked out a couple of friends of mine, April and AJ. Looks like their accounts have been removed. Eventually, people are going to get tired of their crap and just get off of Facebook and YouTube altogether. There is an alternative for you guys. It's called Parler, Parler. Dan Bongino bought into this. Those people don't censor you. So it looks like millions of people are moving over there. If you keep moving, eventually people will follow you, okay? That's how you get even with these people. Anyways, nonetheless, let's get into what's going on. It is that time of the week. We are doing, Stock Watch. Let me get the damn name out. Anyways, nonetheless, here we are. For those of you, right now is a good time. There's a market correction now going on. Before, the people were just shaving and doing buying and trying to do profits, but right now there's just a slight market correction. So you see the gold and silver going down. Right now is the time to buy to add to your collection. So if you're thinking about buying some precious metals, please give our friends over at Money Metals Exchange consideration. Their link is in the description. So give them if you reach out to them, you buy more than $100 worth of precious metals, you will get. Use promo code Pimpy, Pimpy, and you will get a free half ounce. All right, we got Pimpy's Investment Chat. It's the same name as the YouTube channel. And here we do talk about gold, silver, cryptocurrencies, and other foreign currency opportunities, investment opportunities. Sorry, spacey. Anyways, we have over here, it's called Pimpy, or the hidden things in front of your eyes. Sorry, just because I can't believe they got removed. It's kind of pissing me off. So nonetheless, anyways, over here you can't talk about NESARA, Gesara, things that people consider to be conspiracy things. Obviously, you can't talk about QAnon. So they are removing people, all right? It's ridiculous. It's really ridiculous. But they're only going to get away with as much as you allow them to get away with. And right now, people are going to tolerate them because they're addicted to these particular social media platforms. So, okay, so let's get into what's going on in the world of investments. Okay, so yesterday, day before yesterday, we dropped down to 54%. And there was a correction going on these stocks, so they went down just a little bit, and it dropped me down to 54. Now, yesterday they went on kind of a big run. So, but today again they went back down just a little bit. And what had happened was some records were set on the stock market, and that caused everybody to feel like going back to the stock market was a thing to do. And this, of course, allowed the values of gold and silver to go down, as well as cryptocurrencies. And some of the gold, or I should say minor stocks and precious metal stocks went down too. But yesterday they went up so much. So let's see if they drop my numbers below 54%. So again, discoveries, we're at 31 cents. It's still up to $1.72, man. It's one of the biggest ones out there. Endeavor, $1.45 up to $3.76. Electrical was $1.48 up to $2.75. First Majestic, $7.53 up to $11.48. Mag Silver, $9.87 is now up to $15.95. Silvercrest was $6.41. It's now listed at $9.08. WTI oil actually went up pretty good yesterday, and they look to be doing pretty decent. They came down just a little bit, but it went from 211 to 237. XRP was 18, went up to 29. It actually was above 30 for a second there. XLM, 5 cents to 10 cents. Actually, it was like 11 cents. Ethereum was 173.41 to 405. I like it up there that high. So precious metals, USAA, 1706 to 2436. And Bitcoin came down pretty good. I mean, it went from over $1,200 and some odd to $1,202, $12,200. Anyways, $6,880 from when we first originally invested into it. It's up to $11,741. Lawn care, biopharma finally started to move a little bit, 31.12 up to 32.04. We even seen the immunotherapies come back. They went down below the original investment, but have gone up just a little bit, 26.69 to 26.95. Geomet, ARC, 56.27 to 62.80. Drexion still looking beautiful, man, 63.70 to 145.02. Pan America Silver, 1974 up to 33.82. We have Fortuna, which is another great one. Went from $2.38 up to $6.37. Wheaton was $35.01 up to $51.52. Silver Corp, $3.36, now $7.75. Barrick Gold, man, was sitting around a $26 mark. Of course, after our friend Warren Buffett, who said don't invest in gold, decided to take a position in it. $24.82 is now $28.98. Callinix, man, I don't know what's going on with you, but you're letting me down. $2.35 when we first started, up to $2.19. LS Gold Mining started to finally do something. It was actually below what I originally had invested in. It is now jumped up big time. Finally, get going over there, Toronto. $2.32 jumped up to $3.07. Taking a hit right now, of course, in my precious metals. Let's look at the overview. We were at 54%. We are at 57%. That's because yesterday, a lot of these jumped up big. Look at this, still way up there. Looking good, you guys, from our original investments. Okay, so at least now this one isn't negative, isn't a positive. That's a good sign. This one wasn't a negative, but look at this, the difference. This one was like, it dropped down to like, oh, I don't know. It's like 222 or whatever, but jumped up to the 232. Nice little jump in price caused this to go up there. I'm taking a hit right now on precious metals a little bit, but I'm still not stressing about it. Not a problem at all. Up 57% off our original investment. So I'm pretty happy about that. But you can see the big ones. You got Drexion still, Discovery, Endeavor, Fortuna. Those are the big metal ones, man. Barrick finally making a move. So looking good. All right, so I'm going to save this. We'll get over here and talk about what's going on. See, gold and silver is taking a little bit of a hit right now. Again, the other day when we saw a dip, that was just shaving. People trying to hurry up and jump on some profits, man. But this is a little bit more of a market correction. That's fine and dandy. What did I tell you? Don't panic. We buy on the dip. Okay? Because you can see a market correction. I told you what had happened is earlier, these were setting records. And all of a sudden, Trump, said something about boycotting Goodwill or Goodyear. And anyways, it had a pretty negative effect on the market real quick after hours. There are some corrections being done here. The same happens in cryptocurrencies as in with, precious metals and stocks. So you can't panic. You just go, okay, leave them alone. Chainlink's still going, though. Chainlink is killing it. Over the last few weeks, man, it has been killing it. I think it was like at $2 and continues to climb. Almost at its 52-week high. Looking good. Chainlink, yeah, all the rest are in some type of a correction. Meanwhile, Chainlink just continues to fly. All right, so I'm not worried about it. Like I said, I got my cryptocurrencies. I don't panic. All right, so again, let's come over here. Yeah, for the most part, again, there's nothing really major happening. Most of these things happen in the market. This is normal. When you see these types of corrections in the market, you see people doing shaving so they could get some profits real quick. Then you also see a market correction. These are all healthy, normal things, but the volume, the prices that gold and silver are at are still being supported. I'm not even worried about it. So again, keep it on it. Buy on the dip. Remember that, you guys. Buy on the dip. And again, I got to air it out real quick. I'm really pissed at this type of stunts. They're really trying to just shut down all Trump supporters. And right now, people who hate Trump, they're laughing about it and they're giggling and they're loving this. But the truth of the matter is, once they do it to us and then they want to silence you, they'll do the same thing. Just as Americans, you should be pissed, period. It doesn't make a difference what side of this political arena that you're on. The fact that they're doing this and you're comfortable with it makes you sick. So, anyways, if it was the other way around, I would still be sticking up for your rights. That's the difference between somebody who's a conservative Trump supporter. They do care about the other people, even if they don't agree with them. That's the difference between sides. You know what I mean? So, nonetheless, it isn't right. I am airing out. I'm pissed about what's happening. So, hopefully, they have their accounts restored. We'll see what happens for the most part. But anyways, I just wanted to get into this again. Precious metals, buy on a dip, you guys. Some of you have been saving, hoping that it did it again. Right now is a good time. So my link is in the descriptions. So feel free to jump on that bad boy. Go buy some on the dip. When they dip, we dip, you dip. Okay? All right, you guys. So that's it for now. Just keep calm. I told you there's going to be a crazy couple of months, man. There really is. Politics plays always a huge role in what's going on in the market. The market will start to drop if they really think Biden's going to win. I don't think so, but for the most part, I still believe that there's some tricks up his sleeve, and I'm looking forward to them. We'll see what happens in the coming months, but for now, hang tight, ride that big dog, and don't panic. And remember, buy on the dip. So that's it for now. If you liked the video, hit the thumbs up button. So I went for 54% up to 57%. Still kicking ass comparative when we first started. That's a pretty good, return on our investments. Okay? All right, if you liked the video, hit the thumbs up button. If you're not a subscriber, please do so, because when you do, it helps out the channel. And I surely do appreciate it. And I'll catch you later.